Hey guys, it's Aidette. So today I wanted to do another one of my advice videos. I don't think I've done one of these since last fall. So I really want to get into this because I do feel like you guys have been asking me lots of questions, my opinions on things and stuff like that. So I just wanted to share my opinions with you guys and help you guys out. So if you guys want to hear some of these questions and get a few advice tips from me, then just keep on watching. So someone asked me how to get over past relationships. So this is not always simple, especially if you're the one with a broken heart, but either way it could be really hard to get over this relationship, especially if you guys have been together for a long time. That could be really difficult. But I know that you have plenty of text messages and pictures and videos with them. You have to delete it all. You have to delete it off of your phone, your social media, your computer, everything, because that will completely erase them from you to visually see them. And you don't want to see any of the good memories because then that's just going to make you miss them more. And I know it's really hard because I have personally had friends that have gone through some really bad breakups and they just can't seem to let go of those memories. But then once they delete all of those things, they do feel kind of like they regretted it, but at the same time they feel so much better once they get rid of those images because it just makes them feel like accomplished and free and like they did the right thing. So I really think that that's a really big step into getting over them. This also may be difficult, but you just need to stop thinking about them. Just get out, do some fun things with your friends, just do things to keep you occupied, I guess. Some of you guys know that I live off of this quote, things happen for a reason, because it is just true. Like, things do happen for a reason. And I personally believe that God has a plan for you and he wouldn't put you through these challenges if it wasn't for the better. So that's honestly what I believe. And there's this other quote that I saw that I saved on my phone. When you lose a friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, anyone, read this. God says, the reason some people have turned against you and walked away from you without reason has nothing to do with you. It is because I have removed them from your life because they cannot go where I am taking you next. They will only hinder you in the next level because they have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming, says the Lord. If you're not religious, it's totally fine. I'm not pushing anything on you, but I just wanted to share that quote with you guys. Then next, someone asked about second chances. My opinion on second chances really depends on the situation. If they cheated on you, I really don't think that you should get back with them, but that's honestly just my opinion. I am saying that just because once a player, always a player, because you don't know if the person will go back and cheat on you again because they did it the first time. And obviously cheating is not a mistake. It was intentional and they didn't accidentally kiss the person or do whatever they did with the other person. So I just really think that if they played you or if they cheat on you, whatever, you shouldn't get back with them because it's not guaranteed that they won't do it to you again. But there's just some people that are completely hypnotized by that person's words and they tell you all these things that they say that they'll do, like, oh, I won't do it again and all this stuff, but you don't know, like, you're not for sure, you're not certain. I know that people do change for the better too, but you're just never certain. If it came to me and someone cheated on me and they were asking to get back together, I wouldn't give them a second chance. I just wouldn't even bother with them anymore because I don't know if they're gonna do it to me again. I don't want to get hurt. And the last question on the topic of boys is how to let them go. But if you want to let him go now, because if you're thinking about it, then that obviously means that you have already lost feelings and there's really no point in going on. Because if you have lost feelings, then I would say just to immediately break up with him because you can't feel bad for them because it's just going to be you basically leading them on because they are still going to be liking you and you're going to be here not having equal feelings, and then when that happens you're not going to put in 50-50 into the relationship and it's just going to be kind of like a drag and torture to be in this relationship, and it's going to get worse and worse if you just let it drag on. And whatever the situation is, why you want to break up with him, just let him know. Just plain out tell him. You can't make any excuses or anything because in the end they're gonna find out exactly what it was. And especially if you want to be cool with them, like acquaintances with them in the future, you have to tell them the truth, because if you go around in circles and kind of like beat around the bush, it's just not going to do you guys any good. So I would just say do it right away and be completely straight up with them. So I've been getting tons of questions from you guys on what to do if you're losing a best friend, kind of like drifting from them. And I really wanted to get into this topic because this has happened to me before, and it's just something really hard that you go through, but eventually you'll get over it, just like a relationship. So what I have to say about this is that absolutely no doubt you are going to know when you guys are drifting, because things are just not going to be the same anymore. You guys aren't going to be laughing about the same things anymore. You guys are just going to kind of feel awkward because you both know that something's kind of wrong. Obviously one person is going to know that they don't want to be friends with you anymore, and you're just gonna get that vibe because their vibes are gonna be completely different, and they're gonna be kind of short with you, and they're not really gonna be the same anymore. You know exactly how that person is because you guys are best friends for however long. You guys are best friends, so you guys know each other inside and out. So things are just going to be completely different. Their moods are going to change, their way of thinking is going to change, their body language is going to change, everything is going to change, and you can kind of feel it, and it's really sad, but it's something that you just need to let happen, because people leave out of your life for a reason, because they're not meant to stay in your life. You're getting led into a path that is for you, and those people that are drifting away from you is happening for a reason. And the last question for this video is how to spot a fake friend. This is always very difficult, but at the same time I have had plenty of fake people around me, so I kind of have the gist of it. Some people are just really good at faking their friendship with you, and I really just don't see the point of faking a friendship or being fake to someone, because if you don't want to be around them, then just don't. Just kind of distance yourself from them, don't have anything to do with them, and you just have nothing to do with them, because it's just so pointless to be fake to someone. But the way to tell if someone is being fake is just if you try telling them something about like a drama or something personal about you, kind of watch out if you kind of just see them like staring and like listening to every single detail, because then that means that they're trying to process the information to eventually backstab you in the future and tell those people that you're talking about what you said about them. So be really careful about that, because if you see that they're just like completely like listening and they're like they are probably a fake friend, because they are trying to accumulate all of this information to go backstab you in the future. And another thing is their body language. You really have to pay attention to their body language, because if they're acting like they kind of don't want to be there, they're gonna be kind of like slouchy and be like, and they just really don't want to be there, and then they kind of feel forced to be there. So if they kind of seem like they kind of want to go away sometimes, or they're not really paying attention to you that much, it's gonna mean that they don't really like you, so they're being fake if they're being around you and they don't want to be. So that is all for my video. I really hope that some of these things helped you guys out, and I just really enjoy helping you guys out. If you guys have any questions that are more personal and you don't want to share it on my Instagram or whatever, you can always go into my Instagram DMs or my Twitter DMs and just let me know what's going on, because I love to help you guys and I'm always here for you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time.